Hey alright, Contrast again, and today guys, I'm here to do another anime review, and the review is to Attack on Titan Season 2, Episode 5, guys! Now, first up, I'm gonna go for the obvious first one. As you guys can tell, I got Vampire Fangs in. The reason why is because I'm getting used to wearing these because in media I'm going to film a movie trailer, like a short movie trailer for my media course. I'm making it myself, and of course I'm gonna have a vampire, and I'm gonna play it as a vampire. So I need to get used to wearing these fake fangs, these fake fangs. I need to get used to wearing them. So for the rest of today, because I got them today, I'm gonna be wearing these fangs. So I hope these don't come off. I think yeah, I think they're alright. Okay, just hope sure they don't come off while I'm speaking like this. But yeah. So that's first up the reason why I'm wearing these, because I'm getting used to wearing fangs and talk at the same time. So I can video record it for my movie. So yeah. Now, another thing I want to mention before I get into review of Attack on Titan Season 2 Episode 5 is because let me talk about the reason why I didn't review the other anime previously. Like, I was able to review episode 4 for both Boku no Hero Academia and my Attack on Titan of Season 2, but the reason why I didn't review the other episodes, first off, I didn't watch them. I didn't get a chance to watch them. Second of all, I think only one of them was able to watch, the others I have not watched yet, and, but the second reason is that for the past 3 weeks, I had a shit week. Like, the past 3 weeks, they're quite shit for me. Like, emotionally. Because on Friday, well, on Saturday, actually, is when it happened, but on Friday, my dog Bradley, who was 14, he started to have fits, and we were hoping maybe he will feel better 2 days afterwards, but it gradually got worse on Saturday, and so the day after Saturday, it got very worse, and as he was 14, we already knew that going to take him to the vets, he was going to get put down. He was going to die. So, on Saturday, took him to the vets. He had to get put down. So, my dog Bradley, he unfortunately died. We had him in our family since he was 2. And he died 14. So, I had him for most of my life. I had Bradley. So, man, I'm trying to make careful about these teeth. But that one came out. Let's see if I can get this. Alright, this one is a complicated get back into. But yeah, unfortunately, let me talk before I put this one back in. But pretty much, yeah, my dog Bradley died, and it was mostly affecting on me because, like I said, I had him for a freaking long time. I had him since he was 2, and he died age 14 for a dog. So, and now that's a freaking long time, and he's a Labrador, by the way. He's a golden Labrador. So for a Labrador, that was a very good age, a very good age to live. And it was emotional when I lost him. Now, of course, when I did lose him, and you guys should know, as it was 3 weeks ago, this happened. Obviously, that I done videos during those 3, or at least around 2 weeks. I did do videos during the 2 weeks. A second reason why I couldn't do any review, the other reason why I didn't do reviews last week, again, happened on the second week. It was because, 2 of my friends who were going out with each other were having, serious, and still edgy as well, unfortunately, but they were having, serious relationship issues because family got involved, and people should know you should never really get family involved in your romantic affairs. You should never get them involved fully. if they're like opposing for it. Like if they're opposing parents, I believe that you should not get them involved, because they can cause problems. Of course, that's what happened, and unfortunately, I got sort of dragged into it. And I pretty much had to help them out, and it emotionally stressed me. Because I helped them out, and of course, it looks like it worked. Luckily, it worked out. But just going through helping them out, and every time they keep on calling me to help to sort this mess out, it got me emotionally strained. But again, it wasn't enough to really make me stop videos, so I was able to keep on doing videos. But I was on that tipping point, like first up Bradley's death. Like I was already at the point maybe I should not be doing. And lucky for me, when he died, I was able to like do I was lucky I was able to have a little break without him, and without him, and adapting to new life, and able to do videos then. But again, this one, as was nothing as serious as a death of a loved one. Lucky for me, it wasn't a good enough. Even though it was again feeling as it did build up the emotions of how I was feeling, but it wasn't enough to make sure I didn't do videos. As point as the death of Bradley could have done. Anyway, like I said, luckily just. But then during the week, during Tuesday, this take it Saturday. It's time I'm recording this, but like actually now it's Sunday, because it's 12 o'clock in the night. 12 o'clock. Midnight. It went past midnight. It's 17:12. It's 17:12. Or 00:17. So it pretty much just went past midnight. So it's now Sunday. Which that means, and during this week I was just saying during that time on, and I believe I remember correctly, it was Tuesday. Oh, actually no, it happened on Monday. My sister, who has a heart problem, she had an operation when she was 10 days old to her heart. Yeah, 10 days old. Like, when she was 10 days old, she had an operation with her heart. And she's now, she was born in year 2000. She's a year and a half younger than me, so that means, of course, in school status, she was only a year below me. Even though you can say technically she is 2 years younger than me. But that's only by going by proper year. But if you go by school year, she was like in British school year, by the way. British school year, how education works here. She'll be a year below me. But, so yeah, she had a heart operation then. I mean, of course, she still unfortunately still has a weak heart. Now, originally, when she was younger, she had epilepsy, and I was a child, so I didn't fully understand, like, or everything. But I do remember the one point when she was, like, not moving. Like, her eyes were, like, wide open, and it looked like she wasn't blinking. Like, and also, she had fit, and a lot of vomit that didn't come out of her mouth was piled up in her mouth, closed. I remember that when I was a child. I literally remember, I was shocked. But I didn't fully understand, because I was a kid. And, honestly, this man, I want to put this back in there. Let's see. Sorry, guys. Okay, I'll just take them out. But anyway, I'll put these back in later, but pretty much, after she, after, pretty much, she had epilepsy, so we had to take her to a hospital. The ambulance came, and she being diagnosed with epilepsy. Now, she was, luckily, after, I think, 3 years ago, maybe 4 years ago, or, no, 5 years ago, actually, 5 or 3 years ago, she got out of her epilepsy. Like, I think it's 3 years, no, it was 3 years ago she was able to get out, like, as epilepsy is more a condition that can't be fully cured, of course she would still somewhat have it, but to control it, she was able to control it for 3 years, but then came that Tuesday, came that Monday, she was having a bath. Luckily for me, I didn't see it, but she was having a bath. Only 5 minutes after being in the bath, she started flinching, like uncontrollable flinching, and she doesn't even know why she was doing it. Then Mum noticed it. She called Mum, and she noticed she was flinching like hell, and she had to get a towel wrap, and she had to get a bath and get a towel wrap around her. So of course, because I'm a dude, I can't see anything like that. But I had to walk her to her bedroom and make her sit on a chair. She started to get worse. Her flinching started to get worse only a few minutes after getting out of the bath. A point where it looked like those fits that Bradley had when he was dying. I was like, oh no, like, it was only 2 weeks after Bradley's death. So I still have the vivid memory of how Bradley was acting before he died. And those flinches remind me of what happened to Bradley. And I was, like, emotionally shocked. And I was very worried. Don't forget, she's my sister. And even though I mentioned that she's annoying all the time, don't forget, she's my sister. I love her. She's my sister. I don't want her to die like that. It got very emotional. And I was worried about her. And then, as we know, the friendship got super worse. Like, she can't, like, we had to call the ambulance, and they end up taking her to hospital, and luckily she could calm down now, and she's no longer properly flinching. Like, she still has the urges, like, she still has those urges, but she calmed down. She's no longer flinching too bad now, luckily, but she has to be in a wheelchair. She can still walk and everything, but she won't be able to do it long distance for a while. She needs to be in a wheelchair for a while so she can adapt back to walking normally. But yeah, but on Tuesday, like on Monday night and Tuesday, they had to spend the night over. They had to spend the night. So I was worried, like, what's gonna happen to Heather. So on Tuesday morning, Tuesday afternoon, I found out that she was better. She was to come back home, and I was glad about that. But just emotional strain that seeing my sister going through something that similarly happened to Bradley, who unfortunately died. And also the emotional gap between my two friends who have a relationship between each other and had to get involved. Like, the emotional impact I got for that, I couldn't take it. I wanted days where I can calm down, not do anything, just do things I like to do to calm myself down. I maybe didn't show it, like, definitely on the events. On the events themselves, I showed emotion. I showed it. Literally. But after the events, I try my best to not show it. Well, I still somewhat show it. I even tell people that I still feel it, but I try my best to feel strong. But yet again, distract myself from it. Not to forget it, of course. I don't want to forget, but to calm myself down, to emotion repair myself again, I couldn't do any videos because don't forget, I see YouTube as a job. I see YouTube as a potential job I could have in the future. Once I reach, of course, a certain amount of subscribers and also learn to get properly paid by YouTube. And it's more like it might be a standing job or something, but I do see YouTube as a job. even, not just as a me as a hobby and everything. I do see YouTube as a job. And with my autistic tendencies, I love doing YouTube. As I do see YouTube as a job thing, I won't deny that my autistic tendencies, I knew I couldn't do work. I also wasn't mentally prepared able to go to college on Tuesday. Lucky for me, Mum wanted me to stay over on Tuesday anyway, and to keep an eye on the house, because a man was coming over to sort out our boiler and everything. Like, I had to stay there, because Mum wouldn't be able to come back until 6, and the man will be here around about 11, 12. So, yeah, she wouldn't have come back until 6 p.m, and the man had to be around 11, 12 p.m. So I had to stay at college, and but really mentally, I wouldn't be able to go to college for how mentally I was feeling. So I'm glad Mum gave me the proper excuse to do that, but I mentally couldn't. And also lucky it was on Tuesday, that means I had 2 days off, because Wednesday was my day off. So I was able to have 2 days off, and of course able to mentally prepare to go back to college on Thursday. But I was still feeling the effects then, so I couldn't fully do anything. I felt shit. Couldn't do any videos until today. So that's the reasons why I've not been doing videos. Sorry for these last, now, 17 minutes I've been talking about my emotional stuff. Now, let's get into the review of the anime. I'm getting to the review of the anime. I'm more likely to put an annotation to tell you to move to a specific time, because in this portion, I'll be telling about emotional things. But I'm now going to get to a review of episodes 5 of Season 2 of Attack on Titan. First thing, in this episode, we now know about the secret about Yumi. Now we know about the secret about Yumi. She can turn into a Titan as well. Now this Titan, the Titan she turns into, it seems to be the same Titan that killed Reiner. Sorry I mucked up his name last time. It wasn't the name I was thinking of, but yeah, Reiner and his friend, they're both the other guy they were there with before they joined the scouts and everything, who got killed by a Titan. Yumi looked and possibility the exact same Titan that killed their friends. Now, we already know Yumi can turn into a Titan, and we now know that she's also more like the Titan that killed Reiner's friend. So, and as we know, she can turn into a Titan. I mean, of course, that Titan form she is intelligent, but she's still his friend. There's two possibilities she could have had in that situation. One, she intentionally did it. She was planning on doing it. And the second reason is that it was the exact same thing that happened to Eren. Because don't forget, guys, when Eren went to Titan form before, he went berserk once before and attacked Misaka. That means when she killed Reiner's friend, both Reiner and his other friend's friend, she could have been in a similar state as Eren was. She didn't have control of it that time, and she went berserk, and of course went proper Titans. She would eat anybody that comes across of her. So that's what could have happened. But yet again, the first option I mentioned, that she could have done it intentionally. But we don't get much conclusion about that. We only got conclusion that she is the Titan. Well, possibly it is the Titan that killed him, but killed Reiner's friend. But the main thing that happened, the main thing mostly focused, is Christy. First up, we found out Christy's name is not her real name. We found out it's called Hysteria. Hysteria is a true name. And she seems to be a illegitimate child, she was not meant to be born of a nobleman. the priest, like, and these priest guys wanted to kill her. That means it's normal that this person that she was supposed to be a child of must be a serious person that these guys couldn't reveal any information about to, and they had to try to kill evidence of the existence. But we found out Yumi found out about this when she was scumming for food and everything. So the main reason why she joined the Scouts is to find Yumi, and you could say protect her pretty much. Now, and we found out that, and we also got backstory about how Yumi and Christy started to fully hang out, and it's because of, they started to fully hang out after the event, during the, a training course when they were still training to be as cadets, when they were cadets, like trained to be proper legitimate scouts, like they were training that time. So we got a flashback, and I gotta say, oh my god, Yumi. Now, Yumi, I respect her. I respect her for her decisions, and I gotta tell you this. I will be very pissed. Well, not pissed at Yumi, but I would be pissed that if Yumi, when she did kill Reina's friend, I would be pissed that she did it intentionally. But I won't be pissed if the reason was a good reason. Like, maybe she's in an organization that she had to do it. Like, that time she had to do it. Like, she didn't have a choice properly. Like, because maybe she was a soldier or something. I don't know. But maybe that's the reason why. But I can't. But I won't be. But if it is a bullshit reason, I will be pissed at Yumi. But yet again, I'll be pissed off the writer for giving a bullshit reason. A character I got to respect. Now, Yumi, oh my god, she really does care for Krista. You can definitely tell, like, I don't know, I think she died at the end of the episode. Like, Yumi died in the end of the episode. After everybody met up again, like, around, like, Eren, Misaka, and, they met up with, Christy's group. And killed the rest of the Titans that were attacking Yumi when she was in Titan form. And in the end, we see Yumi, her Titan body. Everybody was shocked that she was a Titan. And we see some of her body parts, like, especially around, like, this area. Like, that point was bitten off, like, a lot of it. A lot of vital organs. Now, we already know that if she goes Titan form, she will regenerate those body parts. But when she's in just human form, I don't see this happening. Possibly that Yumi died in this episode. It's not fully confirmed she's dead. She didn't fully confirm that she was dead. But the way the episode looked like that Yumi died in this episode, and oh my god, we just got ridden a character that I actually liked. I gotta admit that. I actually liked Yumi. Like, she was interesting. She kept it in this secret that she was a Titan. Just how she had to get through. And also wanted to learn about Christy's true name. What's her true name? Like, she was going. It looks like she was going to reveal it during the training camp, when she asked Christy, I will tell you my secrets if you tell me your true name. And it looks like she denied that, so of course she denied the secret. Now, obviously both Christy and Yumi knew they both had a secret that they can reveal to each other. But then, of course, Yumi decides to reveal the secret that she was a Titan to protect Yumi and the rest of them from these Titans. And for God's sake, Yumi was definitely a badass, like, a good badass, and I gotta appreciate that. Like, how she would willingly sacrifice herself. And I take it, I don't know, possibility she does remember when she killed Reina's friend, so maybe she also does this to repent for the sins that she was committing back when she was maybe when she went berserk one point as a Titan. So I gotta respect Yumi for that. If that was the case, but I'm gonna be sad if this is confirmed that Yumi's dead. She was definitely a good character. Like, she was definitely a good character. Now, I got to say about and really that's all I got to say about the story part of the episode. Now, animation, amazing. Like, especially when Yumi fights as a Titan. The animation looked fucking awesome, as usual. And also also that point where the scouts, like the rest of the scouts, when Eren and Misaka's and party met up again with Christie's group. That point, the animation looked fucking good. And the reaction of Eren finally got his first kill as a human, because the other time he killed Titans, all the time he killed Titans was not as his human self. He killed them all as his Titan self. So when he said this is my first kill, he doesn't accept his Titan kills as his first kills when he was a Titan. So that shows you something. But his first time he killed a Titan, pathetically as well, fortunately, but he killed a Titan. But his reaction to it that looked funny. I gotta admit that. But I gotta say, the ending part, Yumi. Oh my god, she looked seriously fucking. I've gotta admit, I think she's confirmed dead from that. Like, even she might be a Titan like Eren, she might have regenerative abilities. I didn't think they're that powerful enough. And especially that she's a human that could turn into a Titan. So, and maybe the only way she can regenerate is first turn into a Titan and then return back. Now, of course, with Eren's case, when he got when Levi kicked his face and broke a lot of teeth in Eren's mouth, Eren then regenerated those teeth. And also the wounds he got from that all quickly regenerated, not long after that. So it just shows you that maybe there's a chance that the injuries that Yumi got could regenerate. But yet again, maybe there's a slight maybe limit of how much damage she can take for her to regenerate properly. And from the amount of damage you can tell from her, like, she lost a leg, an arm, like, half of her stomach. I think if there was a limit on the regeneration in her human form, I think that's it. Like, I think she exceeded the limit, and I think she's gonna die. And the arm, oh my god, I got to know that looked, oh my god. So I personally believe that Yumi's died in this episode, and she's confirmed dead, but she isn't. I'll be happy. I'll be fucking happy. But yeah, during this, the writer of Attack on Titan did want to kill off all its characters. But of course, how popular Attack on Titan got, of course, he had to change his idea of killing all the characters off. But don't forget, when this point got written, it got written before he even thought about just changing his way of ending the series. Like, this was way before he decided how he wanted to end off the series. Like, this is the point before he decided to change it. So this was like the point where he was going to stop one of the few points where he started to kill off more the main cast. But obviously we know he changed from what I heard from people who read the manga from that option because of how popular Attack on Titan was. So he knew he can, like, kill all the characters, but I definitely believe that when this point came in manga, when the manga, like, I don't read the manga, but from my self thinking of also understand from people who did read the manga, this point in the anime when the manga was what the manga did, I think when the manga got to this point, I do believe that the creator of Attack on Titan still also had the mindset of that he wanted to kill all the characters off that time. He still didn't want to change any of the events that he was planning on doing. So, but of course, like I said, the popularity of Attack on Titan made sure he had to change that idea of killing off the characters. So, yeah. But overall, this episode was definitely a good episode, and yeah, I got to say, I really enjoyed this episode of Attack on Titan. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, that's my anime review to Attack on Titan Season 2, Episode 5. Hope you guys are good, because Giant fans today. If you guys have mail, down below. And yeah, and again, sorry for how this being longer. Sorry, the beginning part being quite long because of emotional things. I had to tell you why. But yeah, overall, yeah. Anyways, hope you guys like it, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys!